This is a motivational film. This is you watching me, making you get motivated to do a thing. And this is the part of the film where you see visuals that support you getting motivated by me telling you to get motivated to do a thing. Then the music picks up and you get more intense. You lean forward, you drink a glass of water, you eat that Oreo that you definitely shouldn't be eating, and then tiny text. Motivational speaking. Go out and do it.
I didn't shoot any of that video. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming back. I hope you had a good laugh with that last video. Anyways, if this is your first time here, my name's Nick Friend. I'm a filmmaker learning how to do this whole YouTube thing. I hope you're having a good time, because I certainly am. Anyways, that was all stock footage, and that's kind of the theme of the video today. But we're actually gonna start by talking about royalty-free music. And the really cool thing about royalty-free music is it used to be really difficult to come by. Even as recently as 3 or 4 years ago, royalty-free music was pretty expensive because you had to pay by the song, you had to get a specific kind of license for that music, and you only had limited use for it. Now we have services like MusicBed and Soundstripe and my personal favorite, which is Artlist, and they have blanket licensing fees that you pay a yearly basis for, and you can use the music for whatever you want. And not only that, but you can use as much music as you want. So you can download 100,000 different tracks if you wanted to, and you would have no problem with that whatsoever. And I guess the natural progression of that kind of service was to stock video. It just kind of makes sense. And likewise, one of the people that's really in the forefront of that is Artlist. And they launched a new service called ARTGRID, which I guess you can kind of see where I'm going with this one. It's basically the same sort of nominal fee that you pay on a yearly basis, but you have access to as much stock footage as you want. But the thing that really separates ARTGRID from any other service that you might use, like Film Supply, for example, is that their service actually incorporates filmmakers and storytellers into the mix. It's not just a big list of a bunch of different video clips that you have to rummage through to find the perfect one. It's much more nuanced than that. And that's the cool thing about ARTGRID. The footage that they use on ARTGRID is actually hand-picked by some of the world's top filmmakers and DPs and cinematographers. Seriously, these guys are at the top of their game. You have people from all over the world coinciding on this one website to give us the best footage that we can use as creators for our new projects. Because I know that you've been there where you have a project that you would consider 80% done, and that 20% is that perfect shot that you need in the ocean or underwater or in the desert or with a drone or anything. You need like just like a clip of like somebody facing away from you and you just don't have it. Well, now you do. Just like Artlist, you pay an annual fee and you have carte blanche with a blanket license for all of the footage that you want to do. The difference with ARTGRID from Artlist is that you have 3 different tiers of licensing. The first one is called Junior, and that's $25 a month. It gets you 1080p footage in H.264 codecs. The second one is Creator, and Creator takes it a step further because you now have access to 4K footage, you have access to ProRes footage, and you have access to DNxHR footage. So you have a lot more flexibility in post with what you want to do with this footage. The first tier is $25 a month. The second tier, which is Creator, is $40 a month. And the third tier, which is the most expensive at $50, is something called Professional. And with Professional, you get up to, ready for this? 8K footage. That's 8K stock footage, royalty free. And not only that, but you also get RAW, you get log, you get ProRes, you get H.264. Sometimes you get H.265, which is, it's just, this is, I mean, you could make an entire film out of this stuff. And actually, more to that point, how the videos are organized on ARTGRID is really clever because they make these things, they're like little collections of videos that all have a similar theme, and they call them stories, and they're actually put together by the filmmakers themselves. So not only are you getting all this amazing footage, but you're getting them in an orderly fashion that allows you to cohesively tell stories. It really is an amazing step forward in stock footage. Moreover, they add new stuff every single day. They are constantly adding more content to the list of footage that you can download. Another cool thing about the footage is that it's already color graded for you. So that eliminates a lot of the hard work that you have to do in post. Moreover, when you're looking at the footage, you can decide on the color that you want before you have to download it. It saves you a ton of time. But if you do get the professional license, you can get it in log and color it specifically to your actual video, which does give you that flexibility in post that you want. So you can either get it like really speedy, fast, quick, and in a hurry and color corrected exactly the way you want it, or you can color grade it yourself to make it even more specific and look like it's your own. That's the idea, is it looks like something that you did on purpose. And the coolest thing about these services is that they take your films from good to great. And it's that little difference that really sets you apart from the rest of the pack. So I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you love the video, go ahead and subscribe. I make videos at least once a week. There's a couple of links below this video. One is for Artlist and one is for ARTGRID, both of which are affiliate links of mine. And if you download them from that link, you can get an extra 2 months added to your yearly subscription. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Peace. Probably have sync sound now. I thought I wasn't rolling for a second.